And joining us now direct from Phoenix, Arizona, two executives with Singlepoint Incorporated, SING is their stock symbol. Of course, the president of the company, Mr. Will Ralston, and the CEO, Greg Lambrecht. Gentlemen, welcome back to the program.
Hey, thanks for having us again, Don.
Now, Greg, you were both at the NIBA conference in New York last week. You had an excellent presentation. How did everything go for you?
Well, you know, it's a great question, and it's really interesting because you know, as we've told the public, you know, we've filed our Form 10, and we filed that on June 16th. So, you know, we're hoping and expecting to be fully reporting on August 16th, which is, you know, a couple weeks away. So this is the first time that Singlepoint in its 7-year history has presented at a conference like that. And what I mean by that is with, you know, institutional and family offices. So, boy, we think we knocked it out of the park. We sent out a presentation the other day of the actual presentation, but you know, we had a lot of attention from investors and funders, and we're just really excited about what the next couple months, you know, after we're fully reporting, has in store for Singlepoint.
Well, Will, what kind of reactions were you getting from the attendees at your presentation, the overall impressions of the company?
We had some great comments that were presented to us afterwards. A lot of people were saying, hey, very great presentation, exciting stuff you're working on. You really shook up the room with some new and exciting things that investors and family offices don't get to see a lot of at these types of presentations. So there's a lot of excitement, a lot of interest. We had a full list of what they called one-on-ones with institutional investors and family offices wanting to learn more about the company and wanting to learn more about us, and we believe that there's going to be some very positive opportunities coming our way, such as term sheets and different things that way.
Yeah, and just to reiterate on that, Don, you know, I think that, you know, we've always known the importance and the magnitude of Singlepoint, you know, having 30,000 shareholders and the volume that it has every day, between 400,000 and 500,000, but to get up in front of you know, 300-400 investors and tell them that, their eyes were wide open, because, you know, now we're going to be fully reporting and they're going to have a chance to invest directly into Singlepoint or on the open market. That was really interesting to us, how impressive that is.
Well, I was going to mention that these are people with whom you were interacting that you couldn't even have conversations with prior to your filing the Form 10.
Yeah, and you know, Singlepoint has done a great job with individual investors. You know, we've gotten 30,000 over the years, but now we're not going to stop doing that. But we have a new focus, and that is to let the institutional and family offices know that we're here and they can invest in us now, because we're no longer be a pink and we'll be fully reporting. So. You know, we're really excited about that opportunity. We feel like that's one of our major strengths. So we're going to start penetrating the institutional investors, and you know, I think we're going to see the results on Sing's market cap and in every other way.
Any updates, gentlemen, from some of the things we've been talking about as of late?
Well, we've had, you know, with filing the Form 10, we've kind of put a lot of projects that are very near the finalization, kind of put them on a little bit of a pause, just so that we can get this Form 10 fully filed, everything's reviewed, and we'll go fully reporting from there. So everything's still in order and lined up, ready to go. The Kevin Harrington commercial has got the ad spots ready to go. It's been coded and tagged, and they're essentially just waiting for us to say, hey, go ahead and start airing. And we plan to do that here in the next couple weeks once the Form 10 has fully been finalized.
Once again, Singlepoint Incorporated, SING, Greg Lambrecht, Will Ralston. Gentlemen, congratulations on your success at NIBA. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having us, Don, and go Sing.
Thanks, Don.